Hello YouTube friends. I drew a picture of this vein and the base of the vein, and this here is the base where the needle bearings are, and the base is made out of some kind of ferrous material. I guess it's steel, and they sandwich this piece. This is the vein part. That's I don't want to say riveted, but there's like two pieces to this needle bearing, and then they sandwich this part on top of the steel piece. And the vein kind of look like this. And this is some kind of non-ferrous material. It's not magnetic, and it's really thin, like paper almost. And it reminds me of those veins. If you ever see those globes that have a spinning thing inside the globe, and if you shine a light bulb on it, the spinny thing starts spinning because the photons hit it. Well, it's really thin, kind of like that. So anyway, it worked. I got it together. I had to do it twice because the first time I had too much epoxy and it was hitting on the bearing, so I had to scrape it all off. So I redid it like last night about midnight, and what I got here is the test setup here. This is a 9-volt battery, and I'm going to energize the coil with 9-volt battery. And I have the leads hooked to the male connectors that I'm going to use to plug this thing into the radio. So what I'm going to do is hook the battery up here, just touch it, and this vein is going to move. Check it out. There it goes. It's got pretty good deflection at 9 volts. I was reading the radio operates at about 10 volts. So I think this should be good. See that? That's really great. Let's get some more light there. And I tried it the other way too. I put it upside down because upside down is really right side up in the radio, and it works that way too. And I had one little problem. What I had to do is I trimmed the bottom part of the vein a little bit because it was hitting on that screw there in the middle, and there's no adjustment on this now, so there's no sense of trying to bend this back and forth. It's just going to break it again. But the epoxy held really good. I'm really happy with that. So that's it. That's what it's looking like. Oh, let me tell you another tip. 2 more tips here. This is that you use like these toothpicks here, and you test it on pushing the ferrous base part. You don't want to like move this vein, or once it's all together, at least in my case, I don't even want to touch this. And you can't use magnetic stuff around this thing. I use this non-metallic, well, it's metal, but it's non-ferrous, a solder helper to kind of grip that when I put it in place. Because anything metal is going to make this ferrous piece kind of stick to the metal, because that's now magnetized now because of the magnet. So anyway, I tested one more time. Then I'm going to put the covers on. and then I'll test it with a light source. So take it easy, folks. Have a great day. Bye.